what's going on, guys? It's your boy Happy. I'm here today with a very special person. His name is Akito or Akito. Akito.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No,
It's
you're good.
it's Akito underscore X. We're actually here because we're gonna talk about Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
we're basically coming up with theories on exactly what his importance is in Kingdom Hearts 3. Anything you want to add to that, Akito?
yeah. No, I was going through the trailers that they released at E3, and I just after the second or third trailer, it just kind of clicked together, and I was like, I know how Roxas is coming back and stuff, and I
Oh,
got it, and so I
oh,
went and messaged you, and I was like, I know how he's coming back because I mean, most like I don't see why they wouldn't bring him back
yeah.
unless he's going to be like a guardian of light.
Right. Yeah, of course. But I feel that he's that one piece. Like if you like put it on the chessboard, like you seen the chessboard or whatever,
Yeah,
he's like that one piece that could go either way. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like he could be on either side of the thing because
right,
originally he worked for the organization, but we all know that he is technically Sora's nobody.
right. Well, for like the longest time, I just thought they were just like bringing him back for just whatever reason they wanted to, but now
Mm-hmm.
with Aqua being Norded,
Right.
uh, I just like that kind of loses a person for the seven of light because that's who
Oh,
I really thought that she was going to be one of them,
right.
but now
Yeah.
that
So did I.
so now that she's Norded, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. All right. So we'll start off with Akito's interpretation of exactly what he thinks is going to happen in Kingdom Hearts 3 and how things are going to go down. And then I'll try to put my input into it. I think that it might go a little bit different, probably.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, you guys are going to get to see this in both our channels. So I would
right.
really appreciate for you guys to go to Akito underscore X. He's a brand new YouTuber. We got to get him to at least 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So at least 1,000 of y'all that are in my freaking YouTube right now need to go over there and subscribe right away. All right. So we'll start off with Akito. Akito, take it over, man.
All right. So I was watching. I believe it's the second trailer that Ienzo pops back up, and so I was thinking about it, and of course you look at Ienzo now, and he's back. He's a full human again, and stuff. But he's not Norded, so we can tell that he's not with Xehanort. So first off, we know that Sora has the power or is getting the power to reawaken hearts and stuff. And Ienzo just wanted to be a scientist. That was his whole thing in Birth by Sleep. He was under Ansem the Wise and everything. And they did all that work in Radiant Garden and stuff, but now it's compromised because of Ansem's Seeker of Darkness. And so he figured out where his mentor started working out after Ansem kicked him out of Radiant Garden. So Ienzo finds his way to Twilight Town. And Sora, Donald, and Goofy are going to Twilight Town, probably looking for answers because they already want to get Roxas back, and they're losing Keyblade wielders to the darkness, like Aqua, like I just said, and
Wait,
stuff.
just
And
just really quick. You know that what we see Yenso in the trailer, that's not Twilight Town. You know that, right?
oh no, is that Radiant Garden?
Yeah, it used to be
I
Radiant Guardian, but then it was Hollow Bastion. That's Hollow
right. No,
Bastion, yeah.
I thought that was the lab down in the basement of the mansion in Twilight Town.
No. This is the lab where you get Tron. If you remember Tron,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, so we are going back to Radiant Garden. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. Well, they're reworking
good.
it. They were building it back up as Hollow Bastion. But
Right,
yeah,
but yeah, no, that's what I was confused about because
yeah.
like because in the trailer, Sora Donald and Goofy are there with the Twilight Town gang, and
Yeah.
it looks like they're in the computers underneath the mansion and stuff. And I swear I thought that's where Yenza was because
Oh
yeah,
no no no! I think that everybody that was revived, all for some reason were revived back in Hollow Bastion because that's where, if you remember, Dream Drop Distance.
right. That's they showed a bunch of them waking up on the floor there.
Yeah, exactly, and that's Hollow Bastion. I believe that everything, the experimentation or whatever happened to turn them into nobodies, happened in Hollow Bastion because that's where we see Ansem at the end of Birth by Sleep, dragging. I think he's holding Yenso's arm, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Ansem, yeah, the white bearded
Yeah,
Ansem. He's holding Yenso's arm. So
yeah,
that's
no,
all in Radiant Guardian. That's all Radiant Guardian became Hollow Bastion, as you know.
right.
So I think
Okay,
that that's
so
where everything's taking place right now. But that's just me.
okay.
I don't know. I don't. I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah. So no, so the way my theory is going, if we ride on somehow Ienzo makes it to Twilight Town,
Yeah.
they head towards the mansion, and right outside the mansion, that's where Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, and Xemnas show up,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
talking, yeah, talking about how Sora needs to use the darkness to bring Roxas back and stuff. Uh, but they go through all that and they leave, so they go into the basement area of the mansion where the computers are and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
assuming that
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
assuming that Ienzo's there and talking with them and stuff, they're talking about how Ansem made a full backup complete data of Twilight Town and everyone in it,
Right.
and that includes Roxas. And so because of that whole teleporting thing that him and Riku used back in Kingdom Hearts 2
Yeah.
to go inside to the data world for Roxas.
Right.
That's what I'm assuming. They're gonna digitally recreate Roxas in there,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah. I
gonna
think you're
send.
right. I think you're right.
Yeah, so they'll end up sending Sora inside, and they're gonna find the digitally recreated Roxas, and they're gonna bring him into the real world and give Roxas his heart into that digital Roxas, because as we know from
Oh.
as we know from Kingdom Hearts 2, because of the blue gem from the trophy and Olette's money pouch, digital stuff can make it into the real world.
Right. You're right. They each had a
Yes.
copy of it. Right. You're right.
Yeah, so that's my big take on it. That's how I believe it could work and stuff, but it all has to ride on Ienzo somehow figuring out that his master went to Twilight Town and
Right.
stuff. Either that or Sora gets the data from like Pence and they take it to Hollow Bastion and meet up with Ienzo there.
Yeah. That sounds really good, man. I actually. Wow. Wow. I'm actually mind blown a little bit about that. Yeah, because you're absolutely right. Yeah, they managed to get another one of the pouches out, so they are able to take out, stuff from that world that they created just to
Yeah,
keep
so if
Roxas
they
in there.
made like a digital Roxas
Right.
and made it without a heart, like they said in Dream Drop Distance,
They did that
it's
with
gonna
Rico, right?
yeah, it's gonna be looking for a heart. So if Sora just releases Roxas's heart from him real quick
Right.
and it goes inside there, then we get a Roxas back.
Right. 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 So Roxas is, and this is gonna confuse a lot of people. I just
Yeah,
know it
probably.
because Roxas is Sora's nobody. That goes without a
Right.
question. The reason why he looks like Ventus, and this is a lot of people always ask me this question,
Oh yeah.
is because Sora lent his heart to Ventus, who at the time
Right.
didn't have a heart. So
Right.
when he finally grew a nobody, it happened to look like Ventus instead of Sora.
Right.
That's what happened at the end of the day. I
Roxas
tend
is
to
just
explain
one
things.
big mesh
Yo, for real.
of everyone.
Yeah, but he is his own person, though, in his own right.
Right.
He
Right.
he most
And in
definitely is
Dream
his own
Drop
person.
Distance they said that and stuff. And so I believe that's the whole reason why Sora wants to get him back is because he deserves to be his own person. He's earned that right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we think about like hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans are like people who actually deserve to have their own lives is, for me, it's three.
Right.
It's three. Most definitely, Roxas. Ventus needs to come back, and Shion.
Yeah, definitely.
Shion, man. Shion did not deserve to die like that. I believe that. Well, it all depends on what side of the thing you're on, but a lot of people do
Right.
like Shion. A lot of people sometimes are against Shion. I don't know
Yeah,
why,
no, like I
but
just to me is like her story did kind of end with 358 over 2 days, but
right.
I don't know. I figured they could probably work something out on how she gets back, and if they do it in a really good way, I'm good with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, but I had a question to ask you, right? Since we're here, since we're
Yeah.
discussing the whole thing about Roxas and everything. Nomura said, right, in one of his interviews that it was going to be a really hard ending for us to
Right.
accept, right, to some degree, or it was going to be like a really tough ending. He didn't say
Right.
that anybody was going to die. He didn't go into details or
Right.
anything. But what do you think he meant by that?
I just I have no clue because like he's been like earth shattering people with
Yeah.
the trailers that came out.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know, Aqua was the whole big thing, and it's like I even read his interview on that, and he was like, I was surprised people were surprised about Aqua,
Yeah.
and I was like, really?
This man.
But he's just like, but I know the whole story, so I guess.
Yeah.
And I was just like, because he was like, Frozen was supposed to be the big reveal, and I was like, yeah, but you drop a bomb like that.
Yeah. But I'm glad that
But
he
I,
dropped the bomb like that, like all
yeah,
together.
no,
You
I
know what
am
I'm
too.
saying? Like I don't think I could have handled it if it was released on its own. Like,
Right,
because there was so much stuff happening already. We're like, oh my god, we're getting
right,
Frozen. Oh my god, we're getting pirates. Oh my god, like it was just so much stuff happening all at once that when they,
right.
if you see my reaction to this
Yeah,
day,
no,
I
I
still
do.
laugh. Where I was like, yeah, and then I see the white hair. I was like, no,
You're
yeah,
too late.
no.
Right. No, I just like it was like I was astounded. It was like I kept getting more hyped as the trailers came out.
Yeah. Did you by any chance have a trailer reaction?
Yeah, I did. I had one for all three, and it's like I got more hyped as it went along. And so like
Nice, nice.
when it got to pirates and stuff, it was like I was done. I was done watching all the E3 stuff and
Yeah.
everything. And I looked up my phone, and a notification popped up from Kingdom Hearts Insider
Right,
on their
right.
YouTube channel, and it said Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, and I was like, "What?"
I know
I
that
was
that's
like,
the
I was like, "Hold
worst,
up,
man. That's the worst. I hate when they do that. When they like put the title
right,
of like the big reveal. Just put Kingdom Hearts 3 E3 2018 trailer 3 or something. You know what I'm saying?
right?"
Like you don't have
No,
to
and
put pirates.
so I quickly had to like get all my stuff back on together, and I had to hop in. I was just freaking out about the whole thing because Pirates looks amazing,
It really
and
does, man. It really does. It took me by surprise. Like their
yeah,
faces was my face. Like you know what I'm
right,
talking about? When they're all like in awe.
right.
That was my face when I was watching the thing. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I was so happy because I'll be honest, Pirates was one of my favorite in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm so glad they brought it back.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. For me, one of my personal favorites. It's I don't know, man. I gotta think about that. Kingdom Hearts 2, because I have more hate worlds than I do worlds that I love. Like I couldn't stand the Lion King world because I kept dying. Because
Oh yeah,
I always play my games on Prowl mode, like right off the bat.
yeah, because like when they set up a different mechanic like that, it's really hard to get used to.
Right. And I'm talking about as soon as I, like right in the beginning of the game, of that Lion King world. As soon as I would step outside, those dinosaur
Yeah,
things, they would just do like their spinning thing and kill me automatically.
yeah.
and I was
No,
like so frustrated. I was like, oh my god, forgot about it.
yeah, every time I did it, like I always held down the dash button,
Mm-hmm.
so I
Mm-hmm.
was so I was always just kind of drifting.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. I
Yeah, so I
got you.
ended up doing it that way to where I just hit them at random times and I let Donald and Goofy just take care of the rest.
Oh, see, that's smart. That's pretty smart. So I guess
Yeah,
I,
that's my cheap way of getting through Pride Lands.
I if I have to give it to anywhere, I guess the Disney, not Disney, the Beast, the Beast World.
Oh yeah, the Beast World is
Yeah, just
good.
because Salden, man, oh my god, Salden and
And
me have like history, man. Like there's a video of me, like literally just devastated by Salden. And it's because I never knew that you could get like dodge roll.
yeah.
Like before that fight, I never knew that you could do that, and you could also get
Yeah, no, I is like for me is like I just had to figure out a way to dodge out of the way because I didn't even have
right,
dodge roll either
yeah, yeah,
when I
yeah.
first went through it.
And that's like key point. But once I got dodge roll, it was like completely so much easier. But at the time, I never did. I was just like, no, not again.
Yeah, no, but for me and Mickey was a godsend.
Yes, yes, Mickey
That
kept
was
coming for me.
because like the first time I ever found out that I could use Mickey
Yeah,
was during the first time I played the Zeldin fight. I had died,
yes,
and instead of it saying like retry, it said don't give up, and I was like, what is this?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but that was like one of the greatest Mickey moments for me too. That yeah,
Right,
it's the exact same thing that happened to you happened to me. That was the first time that I actually died in the game, and I was like so shocked that Mickey would come in.
right,
And it's like, you see all his combos, like he fights
right.
like Yoda. That had me so hyped. I mean, I hope that they do the same in Kingdom Hearts
Yeah, no,
3.
that'd be really good to do. That'd be a really good way
That
to
would be
implement it.
amazing, man. Then he gets brand new combos, doing crazier
Right,
things. Oh my god, man. I can't. I gotta relax. I gotta relax.
right.
The hype is
Chimera,
real, yo.
that's
The
the
hype
playable
is real.
character.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said that there's gonna be a second playable character, but
Yeah,
we just
let's do
all
it. Let's
assume
get
it was Riku, but you never know, man.
right,
You never
right.
know.
Who knows? He may throw a wrench in the whole thing, and we get like a seven fight boss fight, and we get to play as all seven guardians.
Oh man, yeah. I could
That'd be
definitely see
awesome.
that happen. Did that happen in Kingdom Hearts 2 when we get to switch to Riku?
Yeah,
Remember?
between Riku, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could definitely see
So
something like that happen.
I'm just like I could totally be down for that.
Yeah, me too, man, for sure, for sure. But yeah, so let me talk about my thing about Roxas really quick.
Yeah, go.
All right, so what I think is, right, that Roxas is so important to the organization just
Right,
because right now, I know some people say they don't have Keyblade wielders in the organization, but they do. Because if you saw Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Master Xehanort is back, and obviously Master Xehanort has a Keyblade. He's a Keyblade wielder.
right. Well, that was another thing is in one of the interviews, Nomura talked about just
Mm-hmm.
because Xemnas didn't have one didn't
Yeah.
mean that he couldn't wield one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so essentially, like Xemnas could have had the whole time. He could have had a Keyblade, but he chose not to.
But let me ask you something. Do all people who have two hearts technically dual wield? Because we saw Simnus with two. Well,
Right.
I don't
No,
care what they call it.
I
They
don't.
look like lightsabers to me, personally.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Uh, there's your Star Wars people, but but no, no, that's something that's interesting to me because like so long as because like that's the whole reason that Sora got to dual wield, and I
Yeah.
feel like as soon as Ventus wakes up, Sora
Right.
is gonna lose that ability.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. So then, how come what's his name? Oh, okay, I know why. I answered my own question. I said, how come Xehanort, not Xehanort, well, Xehanort, uh, Terranort, technically doesn't
Yeah,
dual wheel,
yeah.
you know?
Well, that's a weird thing too, because because like also at the end of BBS, they talk about how even Master Ericus, his heart is in Terra's. So essentially, there are three hearts
within Terra,
in.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. The only thing is, the only difference I would say is that Terra doesn't want Xehanort inside of him, while on
right,
the opposite side, Ventus definitely wanted Sora. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
so I'm guessing something to the effect of, if I don't want you to take over my heart, then I'm not gonna give you my abilities. Therefore, I'm not giving you my
right,
Keyblade. That's the only thing that
right,
I could possibly think of. So, but
right.
yeah, but at the end
No,
of the day, I think that the whole reason why they're looking for Roxas is simply to just have that pawn that they know they can't
yeah,
defeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to
right,
actually go up against Roxas? You know, that's your boy. You're not gonna
right.
want to
It's
kill him,
like
so that could hold
right
back the light.
that same point. Roxas beat out Riku and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
almost taken out Sora because I mean that boss fight is hard.
Oh man, don't remind me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Most people were like, "Oh, yeah, that was easy." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I was like, "Okay, man." Nah, nah,
yeah,
nah. That Roxas fight, yeah, that Roxas fight was definitely challenging,
yeah. No,
especially in the final mix. Like when you do
oh
him
yeah,
in the thing,
definitely.
forget about it, man. It was really, really hard. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think that at the end of the day, I like your theory a lot better, if I have to be honest. But my theory is just that they basically want Sora to get Roxas out just so that they can use Roxas
Oh
as a
yeah,
way
for
to
sure.
stop them.
Cause like even in Kingdom Hearts 2, they talk about how Roxas is very important because he wields a Keyblade. It's like he's important. He's a part of that organization for that reason.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And plus, it would be easier for them to get somebody who's already a Keyblade wielder.
yeah,
That way, they don't have to worry about it
yeah.
as
Exactly.
much.
Exactly, exactly. All right, guys. So these are our thoughts, right, about exactly what's gonna happen with Roxas. We also spoke about other things. If you guys would do me a huge favor, again, I said it in the beginning, I'll say it again. Go to Akito X. I'll have a link in the description below. Make sure that you guys go
Yep.
over there, subscribe to his channel. Let's get him to at least 1,000 subscribers. All right.
I'll be sure to have your link in my description as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
No problem, man. No problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
anybody who comes outside from my channel and stuff, like go see Happy Ratata,
Yeah,
great
bro.
guy.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. All right, guys.
Yeah,
So, you want to say goodbye before I say goodbye?
yeah, sure. Thanks for whoever watches. You know, leave a like. Let us know down in the comments below what you think, how you feel it's gonna go down and stuff. Share the video with whoever you can. Like, subscribe, and I hope you join me for the next one.
That's right, guys. Remember, stay happy. Ratata. Have a nice day.
Turn the fucking bass up. Niggas